Hello, Mandolin players out there. Carl and Erynn here, and howdy all our Patreon supporters. It's Mandolin time, and we're going to do a nice old West Virginia tune. The spring's all muddy and the pond's all dry.
From Burl Hammons.
Burl Hammons, and got my mandolin's being worked on. It's up on the blocks somewhere. So I got an old Stella here we're going to use, and it'll be kind of fun, I think. So here we go. The key of A, cross tune on the fiddle. And so we're just having to kind of bar and simulate that a little bit on the mandolin. So here we go.
It's crooked tune, too.
It's crooked, so yeah. It leaves out a few beats maybe. Let's see what happens here. That sounds great. Thank you, Erynn.
My pleasure.
That didn't sound too muddy at all. That was wonderful. So I'll scoot on in here with the old Stella, and we'll investigate how that tune works a little bit. It's pretty fun. And what I think I'll do first is let's just think about what the chords are. Erynn was demonstrating so aptly there is A and E. And in the guitar video, I've used a capo, so you can kind of study the open A and E the way Erynn did it, and then study my guitar video too. So it might be kind of fun. It might be enlightening there. Different ways to go about the same thing. So the chords, I think what we'll do is make a nice little exercise out of the part. It just has a lot of A and a kind of an E at the end, really. So let's just do a little bit of think about our chords for a second on the mandolin. The bar A, which kind of simulates the cross tuning, because the fiddle's tuned, with that, tuned up to that. And these strings are a little on the muddy side right now, so don't let that bother us. So let's just do that A chord, bar 2 in the bass, and let's go up to, that'll be one of our basses there, just that long A, the bar A. Just keep that going. And then the E chord is going to be that 4th fret, right? And then let's go ahead and do that again. That's our A and E down low. And let's look at our A higher up here. So we got 7 and 9 for a short, what I call a short reach. There's our A. And then our E is going to be that 9 and 6. So we got those two outlines. So what we might do is stay low. Bum, 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 ba da 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 ba da ba da. Maybe do that and go up to the high A, the 2 E's. To the high A. Bum, bum, ba da bum, 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 bum. And then the 2 E's the other way. So that'll be our first part, just chord wise. Bar, bum, 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 and get the 4th fret of the bass for the E. And then all the way up to 9 and 6 for the middle reach. And then 9 and 7, the high A. It's like the E low, right? And then go backwards. So there's the first part. Dun, dun, da, da, dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum, da, da, dee, da, 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 bum, 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 ba, da, bum, 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 da, 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 da. Second part, I think we'll do a little climb. We'll go up, just do that A to E. And then we'll go up to one other shape here. Maybe the small slant is 6 and 7. And I got my 1st and 2nd finger. And then we'll just go up to the A we had. And back the way again, just same maneuvers. We're staying on the low strings for the chords right now. So we're going to climb the second bar. Da da dee dee, small slant, 6 and 7. And then the other A. And the 2 E's. Start again. that'd be some chord ideas there. Let's go ahead and look at the melody there because it's kind of pretty fun. The main thing to remember at the end of the first part and the second part has just 2 beats. So, and what happens there is just the A note, but you can kind of hit that. We're kind of using that, the start of the phrase is that low A, boom, the really low, the bar, the 2nd fret low. That's the first note of the part, and then, so you got from a low A way up there, 2 octaves. So the 2 beats are going to be just the, the 2nd string A. 2 beats, low, high. So let me just play the first phrase for you. Got the low A and 2 highs. Then we're going to have a little, we could use a little 7th fret slide. So low, 1 time, 2 highs. Then you're going to have that open to the 2nd fret, to the high A again twice. The 2nd string, 4th fret to the 5th fret. So let's just try that a few times. Low, high twice, up to that octave, right? Again, here we go. And we'll slide. Yeah, one more time. Here we go. Slide to 7. Now we got a really nice phrase. It's going to be that you could use your 2nd finger or your 1st finger. You can shift on the mandolin. It's really nice because you got frets. It's handy to shift. A little trickier on the violin or fiddle. So let's go. It's going to be 5, 7, 5, and 3. So you probably want to. I would probably use my 2nd finger on 5 and 3rd on 7. Back to that 2nd finger and the 1st finger. Then we get to do a nice little 4th fret 2nd and back and forth with the first 2 strings. And when you're picking 2 strings, it's like we're inside the 2nd, in between the 1st and 2nd string. You're stuck there, kind of down, up, down, up. Yeah. And then we're going to have a nice little E chord sound. 2nd fret, it's a long reach, I call it. B to a G sharp, note-wise. And then we have the A twice. That's the 2 beats, and we're back to the start. Boom, low. So let me just do that that bluesy phrase where we're up on the 5th fret, and we got my 2nd finger, and we got the 2, 3, 2, 1, whole steps apart. Let's just try that a few times. 5, 7, 5, and I'll be picking down up on that. Then we have the nice 4th fret on the 2nd string, and the stuck between the strings, E, back and forth, first 2 strings twice. And then a nice long reach E chord on 2 and 6 middle strings. And I'd slide to that 7th fret, get a unison, get 2 of those to 2 beats. And you're starting over. So here's the whole first part, kind of nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, low, high. Octave, and work that 4, 5, slide. Here's that phrase, bluesy. Stuck between the E chord, 2 beats low. Slide, bluesy phrase, stuck between the string. That's the first time through. And second time we're going to go right into the second part. But let's do that one more time. That sounds great out there. That almost sounds better than the Stella. Although Stella's got a real distinct voice. You can't deny that. These old mandolins, some of those old recordings, of course, they had a real distinct sound because of the instruments and the strings that were available. A lot of variables, but there was a lot of great music made on kind of, just the basic instruments. And this has got a lot of good sound in it yet. It needs, the strings are really old on here, so with some new strings, this thing would sound okay, I think. So here we go. First time through the first part, and then we'll get into the second part. So low string, and then the high, the low A and 2 highs, right? 1, 2, 3, first part. 2 beats, low, high, high. Bluesy phrase. Now the second part, we're going to slide to that 7th fret, and the second part's going to be going working that A string 4, 2. So slide, open 4, 2. Hammer, open 4, 2. So it works that E chord too, so you can really hear the A and E sound. So let me just play that phrase a few times. Like we just grown into the second part. Does that again, and climbs up, And here, that D note, the third finger, twice. See, right? You have a... And that's halfway through the second part. So I'll do that a few times. 1, 2, a little slower. 4, 2, and 4. 2, the E chord, slide, climb up. D, repeat. You can kind of draw that first string. And then you have that 2 beats low first part. Bluesy phrase, E, and 2 beats, boom. Blue phrase, second part. Repeat. 2 beats, so I'll do a little slower. Second part. One more time. 2 beats. 2 beats, low, high. Second part. Repeat. Oh, that Stella sounds pretty cool there. So that's the spring's all muddy and the pond's all dry, and I hope the pond's not dry where you are. And the spring, if it's muddy, it'll clear up. And get in a swim when you can. We've got plenty of rain around here. So anyway, keep enjoying your mandolin and take good care of them. If they need a little work there, find you a good repairman and make sure you keep it up to snuff there. So thanks for tuning in and your support, and enjoy this tune.